everybody. Welcome to Concert Classical Guitars here in Paris. And today we have a special woman for you. And this is Daniel Friederich. This one is from 1978. The serial number is 479. This guitar is in, I must admit, it's in perfect condition. No cracks on the top, no cracks on the back, even on the sides. This guitar has been just refreshed a bit on the top. You can see some little marks here, but just the playing wear, and it has been refreshed, so it looks a bit like new, but it's not new at all. And some people can say, well, this is a funny color for the top, but we have found out that Mr. Daniel Friederich made two guitars with a special cedar that was very chocolate color. So this chocolate flavor gives maybe a sweeter sound and more round sound than other tops that he's made. And this special guitar is very unique in the voice. The back has been refreshed a bit, but it's very subtle. The neck is like it's been played a bit, but it's the wear is still there. You still have some polish on it. Only the tuners are not original on this guitar, and it has been changed, and there are some gotos. The original ones are gone forever. Some times ago, the owner of this guitar has changed the frets, so the frets are new, and the fretboard has been just been polished a bit, so it's like a new guitar. The setup of this guitar, it has the original saddle here and here, and the setup is very comfortable, like all Daniel Friederich, but this one really is super easy to play. The neck is like all Daniel Friedrich's guitar. It's a little chunky, but not too much. Very comfortable to me. It's like it's always the same from here, from the first fret to the 12th fret. So it's very comfortable, very easy to play. Well, the sound of this guitar, of course, is what we're all looking for. It's I think one of the best Daniel Friederich that have been played for many years now, and this one is so lovely and sweet. For the basses, they are still clear because Mr. Daniel Friederich is the daddy of the modern guitar, so he was the first to make loud guitars in its time, and this guitar is open, very open, just like breathing under your fingers. And the basses, it sings out naturally and respond well to the vibrato. As you can see, it changed a lot as you were depending on where you play on the string, and it's the voice is lovely, but you can do whatever you want on this guitar. And the A string, notes are very long and beautiful and sweet and musical. G string. Vibrato or not, it's still musical. The vibrato just adds some musical intention if you want, but if you don't, it's still a lot of musical. Even if I mute the E string, playing an E on the G string, it still rings, and I have a lot of sustain. B string. Oh, by the way, the trebles are carbon strings from what kind of strings are they? Knoblauch. Andrew is behind the camera, so I forgot. So B string. Knoblauch are rounder carbon trebles, so they're kind of cool on that guitar. Any string sounds good. With vibrato, without, and muting the strings. Without muting. So on this particular note, if I let the other strings ring, if I mute the other strings, still very good. If I do some vibrato with the open strings, if I mute the strings, it's perfect. I must confess that this guitar is pretty amazing, and it's quite an experience when you have these guitar kind of instruments in your hands. And I must admit that Mr. Daniel Friederich really was a magician in the making of the guitars. So this guitar is quite unique, and it's a gorgeous instrument. If I play a little melody with the accompaniment and the melodies and the basses. Play the melody with the trebles. sorry, the guitar just goes out of tune because the strings are new on this guitar. And and speaking of tone colors on this guitar, I'm going to play just a few things here. Using the same finger, and just placing my the finger attack just differently now. So you can hear that the guitar reacts very well on the finger attack, and the tone is changing. So this guitar has a wide range of tones, and even if this guitar is a little old, but not that much, this guitar is still in perfect condition to give joy to a great player, or to a generous owner, because this guitar is just a work of art. So here's a chance to get a very, very fine example of Daniel Friederich guitar. Thank you for watching.